Okay, so we have a little bit of an odd-shaped spread here. This is a little bit how I do past life readings, a little bit. So I'll draw a couple cards for the past life and then a bridge for the what's transitioned, and then 2 cards for your present to see how things are coming about. All right, well, Capricorn, I'm feeling good about the first part of the second half of the month. I mean, it looks like, some of you are, feeling abundant. This is actually the 9 of Cups. So a wish has come true. This is the wish card. This is like wishing for whatever makes you happy, what makes your heart sing, whether it's love or, a new home that you were wanting to purchase, a new car, someone coming into your life, or buying a business, promotion, again, a new love, anything that really, really makes you happy. So I love that this is coming up. Now, what's interesting, right beside it is another 9, the 9 of Swords. And so the 9 of Swords, which is totally different suit. The swords are about our thinking and our thoughts, our worries, a lot of times our fears. So some of you, although you're starting off happily, some of you are still concerned. What is it you're concerned about? So I might ask you these questions. What's keeping you up at night? Is it, it could even be this. It could be the person that you're with. Maybe they snore. It could be your own snoring. It could be the heat. Maybe you don't have your room cool enough. They say to put the temperature at between 65 and 70, and I know that's cool, but for best sleep, that's what, quote, they say. So something's keeping you up still. There's some happiness and abundance your way, but what is it, or who is it? Somebody you're worried about, something, finances. So it's interesting because these 2 cards, although they're both 9s in these suits, where's my wand? My selenite wand. They're both 9s. One is very happy. This is the wish. One is very like, oh, I'm tired. I'm not feeling well. I'm concerned. I'm worried. So let's see what comes up for the bridge card. And I put it sideways because it's the bridge. All right, well, that tells me that some of you are concerned about your finances, or you are holding on to your finances. By the way, I'm using the Universal Weight deck. I've not used this deck before, so this is, just very similar to the original Rider-Waite. The colors are just a little bit more defined. So the 4 of Pentacles tells me that you're holding on to your finances. You're being practical. Let's see, there's these buildings in the background are getting my attention. Some of you in the planning and development stages or department of your company, that's coming up for me. Some of you project managers, budgetary concerns, fiscal concerns, financial concerns, whether this is in the company or this is in your own life. But I'm feeling like she's facing him. So there's something that it could be your own finances or working within that company that's keeping you up. Something has made you very happy. Maybe you've taken on a promotion and then now you're just like, oh, wow, there's a lot to do. I have a lot of responsibility. And again, both of these are 9s, and 9 in numerology is about endings, completion. So feeling complete here and wanting to get past this feeling of sadness or not feeling well. All right, so this is for the second half of July. A lot of 9 energy. 9 also denotes compassion for others even when they're not showing it for you. Compassion for animals. Compassion for nature. Being out in nature. Seeing global events and not judging too harshly. And that's been difficult, I know, here in the U.S. especially. There's a lot of endings and completions going on there. So it feels like, Capricorn, you're sort of in the flow of that, we'll see more of our one universal year in September. All right. So you guys are really kind of on track. This is about emotions, it's about thoughts. But this, again, there's something about the money. It might be the stock market. Any of you all that are playing the stock market, things are getting ready to change on a financial level as well. I said level. I'm not even sure if that's a word. I'll have to look that up. L-E-B-E-L is what came to mind, but it's level. So you might be, some of you might be in the know of that. Interestingly enough, that came to me. Some of you might be in the know of that, and that's why I'm seeing all these buildings. It feels like not only cities, but countries, cultures. See how these buildings are tan and these are gray. So it's like different parts of the world or the different parts of your country. Interesting. So some of you might be holding on to your money. Some of you might be very carefully either playing the stock market or getting your money out, because this is the miserly card. He's holding on to things. All right. So let's see the energies in the first half of August. All right. Interesting that they were both in reverse, but I'm not going to read them that way. Okay. So there is something to do, Capricorn, with money, whether you're in Denmark, India, and if I'm naming your country, hello to you, shout out to all of you, actually, the U.S., Mexico, wherever you are. I feel like this is, there's the pentacles are coming up strong for me, for you guys, all over. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles says, okay, I'm working hard here. I'm going to look at this a little bit more and study it and see if I'm on the right track. So he's put in a lot of good hard work, been very diligent, but is this the path that he wants to continue taking? And yes, most likely, Capricorn, it is. I encourage you, if you have been working hard and you need that rest, this could be part of this. Needing rest, and he's taking a break here to analyze, to reevaluate, kind of like the re-energy of Mercury retrograde, which is coming August 13th. So the re-energy may be coming into your life already. So I encourage you not to abort the project or the certain situation you're in. Just take some more careful look at how you can evaluate and move forward, because then the Ace of Swords comes up and says, hey, I have a great idea. This is like the universe handing you victory and success from thinking, from thoughts, from ideas, some suggestions from other people. Something comes up that makes you stand out. So you've been worried here into the first half of August. Your mind is becoming clear. Maybe you've gotten that rest. Maybe you've taken the time out to look at your finances. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the John Holland deck, and they're flying out, literally. Okay, well, this guy wants to come out. All right, and this is this is what would be called the Eight of Swords in traditional tarot. And the Eight of Swords is remember, it's the card where it's a woman and she's tied up from her shoulders down to her waist. There's a rope tied up around her, and then she has the bandana in front of her eyes. So she's not seeing things. She's not seeing clearly. So it's interesting how the 9 and the 8 came up, just different deck. So you're literally not behind bars. You're just feeling like some of you have felt entrapped, and you're ready to see the light. All right, let's see what else comes up. All right, pay attention to your solar plex. Your solar plex is in your stomach area. It's where we hold emotions. It's also where we own our own power. So remember, Capricorn, you are strong. You are an individual and unique spirit and soul. And I encourage you, if any of you all have, this is citrine. I love citrine. You can lay down and put it on your stomach area, and you'll just feel more confident. It also relieves any type of tight stomach feelings, nervous stomach. You know, all of that area that this covers, it has to do with digestion. So remember to drink water, eat foods that are digestible, easily digestible. All right, that's interesting. A chakra card came up. I had a feeling it would, and I'm happy to see one come up. Third chakra, yellow stone, gold stone, to do with inner power. Own your inner power. You'll get past this feeling of helplessness and into strength. The universe is saying, we want you to feel strong because you have victory and success in your hands. See how this is literally in your hands with the crown. All right, my friends, I'm going to add up the original cards. 99 is 18, and 18 and 4 is 22. 22 and 7 is 29, and 30. All right, well, 3 in numerology denotes optimism, hope, expressing yourself. It's the color yellow, and so that fits perfectly with this third chakra. 3, pay attention to that third chakra. The 3 in the major arcana cards is the Empress card. And the Empress is the archetypal mother. She's the loving, she's the caregiver, the nurturer. So maybe you're feeling like you need some of that right now, or maybe you're giving a lot of that out. Or maybe you have someone who's, you know, passed in spirit and you feel like they're around you and they were very loving to you. Has the feminine qualities of caring, giving. Might be a helpful time for you all to sort of check in with that.